Hello everybody, my name is Jack Baldwin, and welcome to a video where I'm going to be reading you the PlayStation 4 Quick Start Guide in English. Now, the PlayStation 4 Quick Start Guide comes with any purchase of a PlayStation 4 from the retail store, or from any retail store for that matter, such as Walmart, Target, GameStop, or even online businesses such as Amazon. Um, the PS4 Quick Start Guide. It's a little blue pamphlet. I'd say maybe half a foot long in length. I mean, like not length but height. And I'd say about 3/5 of a foot long in width. I'm sorry for any of you that use the metric system, but I cannot supply you with measurements. So we're just going to start. And oh, holy moly, this is one long quick start guide. Okay, buckle up, everybody. It's about to get serious. Okay, let's see. Let's get started. Number 1, connect to your TV. Follow steps 1 to 4 below to connect your PlayStation 4 system to your TV. Let's see here. It gives us a rear view of the PlayStation. So what you want to first do is your PlayStation will come with an HDMI cable, and you're going to want to put the HDMI out port into the back of the PlayStation, and then you are going to want to put the HDMI input port into the back of your television or wherever your HDMI import is on your television. The third step is you're going to find your AC or your power cord that comes with your PlayStation, kind of like how the HDMI cable did. And you're going to plug the power cord into the back of the PlayStation, and you're going to put the spark plug into an electrical outlet near your PlayStation, because that's how it gets power from your house, electricity. Just a little hint, not a little hint, but like a little quick fact at the bottom here. You can transfer saved data from your current PS4 system to your new PS4 system. We recommend that you transfer data before using your new system for the first time. For details on how to transfer data and what type of data you can transfer, refer to the user's guide, which is at manuals.playstation.net/en/04.html. So you can go there if you need to know how to switch your data to a new PS4. I almost said PS4. Let's see. Step number 2. You're going to want to connect it to the internet. We recommend the use of a LAN cable, which is sold separately. Come on, PS4, Sony, get on it. So provide people with a LAN cable. Come on. For a more stable network connection. If you prefer to use wireless connection, which is Wi-Fi, you don't connect a LAN cable. So don't do that if you prefer Wi-Fi. You have a LAN port if you have one on the back of the PlayStation. You put that into your router, and then it goes into the modem, and then they get connected to the internet. That kind of thing. I'm not a tech genius. Another tip at the bottom of this page: you can get the most out of your PS4 system by connecting to the internet. You'll be able to play games online and connect with friends. So a little friendly reminder on what internet can do. Step 3 is to turn on your TV and set the input to HDMI. So that's very simple. Then we move directly on to step 4, which is to turn on your PS4 system by pressing the power button. And the power button looks like a circle. On the very top, it has this vertical line going through it, just in case you don't know what the power button is. You can also find it on the bottom left of the front of your PlayStation, and you press that. If your TV does not display a picture, when the power indicator turns white, restart your system and press the power button for at least 7 seconds to turn off your system, and then turn it on again. Okay, we got that done? All right, now we have number 5. Connect your DualShock 4 wireless controller to your system using the USB cable, and then press the PS button, which it's the PlayStation logo. And with that, your controller pairs with your system and it will turn on. The USB ports can be found in the mid-right front section of your PlayStation. You have two. They're not directly next to each other, but you're going to want to put the USB port in on one side, or you're going to want to put the USB port into your PlayStation, and then you're going to want to put the other USB port into your controller. And it's very obvious which one goes in which because they're two different ports. And then you'll want to press the power button. Some more tips. This page actually has 3 tips. Oh boy. You'll need to pair a controller when you use it for the first time, and when you use your controller on another PS4 system. If you want to use 2 or more controllers, you must pair each controller. After you've paired your wireless controller, you can disconnect the USB cable and use your controller wirelessly. That's a very nice tip. And it's possible to use up to 4 controllers at the same time. When you press the PS button, the light bar glows in your assigned color. The first controller to connect is blue, with subsequent controllers going red, green, and then pink. I can't believe they left out yellow, one of the other primary colors, even though green and pink aren't. Green is a secondary color. I'm not too sure about pink. Anyway, moving on to step 6, make it your own. You're almost done. Follow the on-screen instructions to set up an internet connection, set the date and time, and configure other settings. Then select bracket start now close bracket from the setup screen. After you set up your internet connection, a system software update may automatically download. Future updates will improve performance and add new features. Will a child be using your PS4 system? If so, be sure to read the parental controls section. So yes, if your child is going to be using PS4 and you don't want them to do things you don't want them to do, then please refer to the parental control system, which I'm about to talk about. But before first, we have another little tip. To later change any settings that you skipped, select the toolbox looking icon on your screen. It's a settings menu from the function screen. That's what it's called. Next up, we have parental controls. Like I said, I was going to get to it. If children will be using the PS4 system, parents or guardians can restrict access to certain content or features using parental controls. For details on what can be restricted and how to set restrictions, refer to the user's guide. Manuals.playstation.net/en/01.html. You can restrict the use of games that have age limitations by setting the parental control level according to the following table. So there are game rating labels. They go from early childhood to everyone 10 plus, teen, and mature 17 plus. If you want to look at these yourself, you can visit the link that I just shared with you guys. I'm not going to be trying to describe it out right now because that would take up too much of our time. All right, now we can flip over to the back side. And here we go. You can take a look around. You have the function screen, which this is where you can access PS4 system features, including notifications, your friends, and settings. You have the home screen, which is your content area, where you can access your games and other content. Or you can go to the content info screen, which is the latest information about the selected content displayed. So if I have Plants vs. Zombies 4, as I do, on my content screen, and I press the down arrow, it'll show me the info of Plants vs. Zombies 4, which is very useful. I use that quite a bit. Our next category is Let's Play. It's actually a two-page category, so it's pretty big. First thing you want to do when playing a game is start the game, which you need to insert the disc and select the game from the content area to start playing. Next, you want to return to the home screen for a game. And to return to the home screen without ending a game, press the PS button. And to resume playing the game, select it from the content area. Very useful tip. I highly recommend this. To end the game, you're going to want to press and hold the PS button and then select bracket close application bracket from the quick menu that appears. And to eject the disk, you're going to want to press the eject button, which is a triangle on top of a dashed line, on the front of your uh, PlayStation. You're going to want to connect a mono headset, which comes with your PlayStation. It's for in-game voice chat. Plug the mono headset into your controller's stereo headset jacket. This is very useful if you don't have a headset, but if you have any other headset with a microphone, please use that instead. You have to charge your controller sometimes. So with your PS4 system, either on or in rest mode, connect your controller using a USB cable. For details on rest mode, read the shutting down section, which we'll be getting to later. To charge your controller while your system is in rest mode, select an option other than off in the settings menu. Power save settings, set features available in rest mode, supply power to USB ports, and then you can do your doodads from there. The next category is share your gaming experience, which you can share your gameplay online by pressing the share button and choose one of these options for sharing your gameplay online. You can upload a screenshot, which is where you capture a screenshot of your gameplay and upload it to social networks, or use the messages to send it to friends. You can upload a video clip where your PS4 system continuously records the last 15 minutes of gameplay. You can upload a video clip of the recorded gameplay to your social networks. Or you could just broadcast your gameplay live when you broadcast your gameplay to a live streaming device so others can watch your adventures. You can also view shared gameplay. Use the Live from PlayStation to view broadcast, video clips, or screenshots shared by other players. So good for connecting with the community. I think the PlayStation 4 community is one of the most tightly knit groups of people. We may be small, but we're very close together. I know at least 1,200 people on PlayStation because of Live from PlayStation. It's incredible. I recommend it to any of you new PlayStationers. You can play a game together with somebody by using the share play to share the game screen with another player and play the same game together, which is incredibly fun. I recommend it to all of you who have friends. For details on the share feature, refer to the user's guide or go to manuals.playstation.net/en/02.html. Alrighty. Our next category is sign into PlayStation Network. PlayStation Network is an online service that lets you expand your enjoyment of your PS4 system. When you sign in, you can use the share feature as well as a wide variety of other features and services, such as downloading games, connecting with friends, sending messages, and chatting through headsets. All very fun things. I frequently find myself just going on PlayStation and messaging one of my friends that they would like to chat, and then we sit on PlayStation for maybe 3 to 4 hours at a time, and we just talk to each other, and it's so great. We don't even play games. We just talk because, in my honest opinion, the PlayStation Network is probably one of the best forms of communication. They have absolutely no issues, and it's just great. No lag. It's almost instantaneous relay. There's like no delay in what you're saying. It's great. To sign in to PlayStation Network, you must have a Sony Entertainment Network account. Very important. Very important. If you don't have one of these accounts, you need to get it right now. For details on signing in, refer to the user's guide at manuals.playstation.net/en/03.html. Let's see here. Our next category is shutting down. Little caution here. Disconnecting the AC power cord from the electrical outlet only when the power indicator is off. If you disconnect it while the power indicator is lit or blinking, data might be lost or become corrupted, and you might damage your system. Be sure to read the turn off your system completely section below. Very important, guys. One time, back when I was a reckless young kiddo, I frequently just unplugged the AC power cord from my electrical outlet, and sadly I lost all the progress on Viva La Pinata, and it was heartbreaking to me. I almost couldn't go back and get all my data back because I had put so much work into that hour. But luckily, it was a game I really loved, and so I could muster up the willpower to go back and play it. Speaking of which, if you guys haven't played Viva La Pinata yet, you definitely need to. And also watch the show on Hulu. Phenomenal. If I were working at IGN, I would not have given it the such an abysmal score that it had. I would have given it a great score because it was a great show. Okay, next little subcategory is put your system in rest mode. You can keep your PlayStation 4 system in rest mode when you're not using it. When your system is in rest mode, it keeps operating but at a lower power consumption. You can configure your system to download files and charge a controller while it is in rest mode. Highly useful. I have caught myself so many times being like, Jack, your computer isn't, it isn't, not computer, why, I've always caught myself with, Jack, your controller isn't charged because you forgot to put your PlayStation in rest mode. And then I have to stand directly in front of the screen as so when I'm playing my games that my power cord is connected to my controller because I don't want it to die on me when I'm playing Forza 5. So I have to stand there and play Forza 5, and no one wants to stand there and play Forza 5. They want to sit. They want to act like they're in the race car seat. So please, please configure it so that your controller can charge in rest mode. Select the power button from the function screen and then select enter rest mode. The power indicator blinks white and then turns orange. To exit rest mode, press the PS button. Very useful. Next subcategory is to turn off your system completely, which is where you select power from the function screen and then select power options, turn off PS4. The power indicator blinks white and then turns off. There are 3 levels of power indicator. White means that the system is on, orange means the system is in rest, and off means the system is off. Those are just the 3 things to look out for. All right, we are on our last page. It is further information. The user's guide. Find out about everything your PS4 system can do. Learn how to configure settings and how to use each function. Select the toolbox, user's guide / helpful info, user's guide from the function screen. You can also view the user's guide by visiting manuals.playstation.net /document/en/ps4/. Safety guide, learn how to use your PS4 system safely. This manual also contains product warranty terms and information about specifications. Be sure to read it before using your system. All right, everybody. That was my reading of the PS4 Quick Start Guide English edition. If you guys want to hear me read any more manuals, please leave a comment down below of what you think I should read next because I will do it. I'm always here for helping the community. And I think these very informational videos will be a great help because I'm just trying to make the world a better place by making the young generations more informed about the products they are using. Yes, so thank you again for listening. I hope you had a great time, as did I, teaching you. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.